Alright, so this is my audience. All 6 of them. Alright, so last summer I went to Yellowstone National Park, and it was in August, the week before school started. And what I did is we started out in West Yellowstone and we traveled down to the south side of Yellowstone. So one of the coolest parts of it was Old Faithful. And I don't know if any of y'all have ever been around any geysers or anything, but it is very, very strong smelling. The sulfur comes up from the ground and it really just smells like rotten eggs, and it's a pretty pungent odor. But other than that, it was awesome. It actually shoots so high that they won't let you within, I think, 100 feet of it. So there's a path all the way around it where you can stand and watch the geyser shoot all the way up, but you can't get close enough, otherwise you'll get burnt by the boiling water that's shooting up to the earth. While I was there, we also went on this one road, and it is known for its bear sightings. And we'd heard from some friends previously that live up in Utah that it's very hard to actually see bears when you're there. But we actually saw twice, 2 of them. And the first time we saw them, it was really neat because there's just tons and tons of cars that pull off on the side of the road. And they tell you that you need to be 100 feet away from the bears. But people get a little crazy out there, and we were actually to the point where the bear was across the street from us. So it was about 14 feet away, and luckily it was a brown bear, not a black bear, luckily it wasn't a grizzly bear, because the grizzly bears, they're very territorial and aggressive, and they will maul you, whereas the black bear would much rather run away than come after you. One of the coolest parts, I thought, when we saw the bear was actually how strong he really was. Because you read all this and how strong and how fast they are, and then when you're watching him, what he would do is he would pull down entire trees just to eat the berries from them. So essentially, these trees had to be about 2 inches thick or so, diameter wise, and he'd just grab up with one paw and just effortlessly pull them down to the ground, so they're at his mouth level. And that was it was really cool, but really scary at the same time, because you got to see what this bear could really do if he were to want to go after someone. And then the park ranger came, and we all thought he was going to tell us to back away, but he was really cool about it, and he just said, well, just make sure that you're far enough away where you could get to a vehicle or get out of the way of a bear if he were to want to get angry. So that kind of summarizes the high points of my Yellowstone trip, and I hope you thought that it was interesting.